Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. What's happening, everyone? First off, I just want to say thank you to everyone that participated in the three-card love reading on Friday. That was really fun. I'm happy to get some of y'all some relationship counseling for you and your bias because some of y'all cards was a hot mess. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still at the end, everybody still had held on to their love though. I'm just playing around, but thank y'all. Like that was fun. That was really fun. I hope you enjoy the reading. So, again, still taking requests for Friday, but I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do it Friday because I really haven't got any requests. So, um, but anyways, so I'm gonna do this Jinkook friendship reading between Jungkook and Jin, and we know that they have this quirky friendship where they bickered like old married couples, and they love to hit each other on the necks. So yeah, but I would have to say that this towards the end of this reading, it was like a little bit difficult to kind of figure out these cards right here, but I figured it out. So basically, the beginning of this reading is basically kind of like we all know about their friendship, where the Destiny's card is about basically like change, success, growth, allowing problems to be replaced with solutions, letting go of old issues, moving into a positive direction. And then this card tells of how basically we all kind of knew Cookie to be. I mean, like he said it himself, because this card is kind of like about like selfishness and holding on to things. Um, it's like being stingy and greedy with your possessions, and kind of like hoarding, and and just holding on onto his own things, which he has said that he was very selfish, and what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine kind of mindset that he had when he was younger. And this card also does speak of him taking advantage of Jin in some ways, and Jin's friendship and his kindness in some ways too. So it does also speaks of that. And then with pair with the Destiny's card is saying how basically their friendship kind of had to change and grow from this. And then basically because this is like in past tense, so this isn't like kind of recent past tense. And then basically this says more of what we know, which is basically Jungkook had to grow up and kind of like assess things in certain areas in his life and in his personality and how he was. And he realized he had to grow up, especially when he was hitting that adult age, and the other members was telling him like, look, you need to change some things about your personality because it's just not going to work out for the rest of us. So yeah, so he really had to like kind of like change and grow, and kind of like assess his situation, and kind of just soul search, find out where he fit in. Had a lot of self-examination at this time. And then when he grew and did all of this stuff, they developed hope for the friendship. There was healing, there was growth, and that's what this hope card talks about. It talks about healing and growth and success and having hope in their friendship and in the future. So it's not a surprise. Jungkook has been honest and have talked about, his growth period and how he had to change and how selfish he used to be. So, yeah. Okay, and so the moving on card basically just says, in the past they let bygones be bygones, and they're moving on, from a not so good past into a better future. And in the strength card, is it basically they're putting in work and time to strengthen their friendship right now. So yeah, So, you know, they moved on to strengthening their relationship. So, yeah, that's what that card is about. So, these two sets of cards was kind of like baffling to me. The third eye. So, usually this card is about, it doesn't always have to be about like self-pity. Well, not self-pity. It doesn't always have to be about like heartbreak and sorrow and depression or something really bad or ugly happening to you. Usually this card could be about self-pity and looking at things that um you know, always looking at your glass half full instead of just, you know, I mean, sorry, always looking at your glass half empty instead of half full. So I really feel like, I don't know, I really get this energy that there is talking about Cookie, because what I thought was, or what the images that came to me was that, you know, I feel like he feels a lot of pressure since he got his own studio with trying to come up with his own music and everything. And I feel like maybe he has a little bit self-pity, feeling like he's not as talented as other people may think he is. And I think he's looking at all the things that he feels like he doesn't have or doesn't possess, and he's not concentrating on the skills that he does possess and have. And I think he's just concentrating on too much of the things that he lacks. And I feel like from him doing that, the third eye is like the I see, and I think that this is being blocked. So for him focusing on all the things, or feeling pressured and focusing on all the things that he feels like he doesn't have or that he lacks in, it's blocking him seeing all the things that he does have and all the talents that he does have and can work with. So I think he's going through that right now. The cards don't really indicate Jin actually helping him through this. But I feel like it's probably affecting the relationship right now, because he is probably isolating himself, because this card does talk about isolation. So he might be isolating himself from Jin. And this is like in the immediate future position. So maybe in the immediate future, he might be kind of isolating himself off from the other members. They try to focus in, try to focus on making music and all that stuff, but it's really just causing him some depression. Um, and then for the and then just like I said, it's gonna throw him into, because this is a Virgo card, the Hermit. It's really gonna throw him into a state of introspection where he's really gonna be like kind of like focusing on himself, and really like, you know, trying to come up with like, you know, kind of like a soul searching, like trying to come up with answers within himself. And then I feel like maybe the deception and envy card might come from him being jealous of maybe the other members' talents, and probably being jealous of like, wow, they all know their talents, they all know where they fit in at, you know, they succeed in making their music and doing what they want to do. So there might be like a little jealousy coming from him on that. And I think that that's what he's in introspection about. He's trying to find out, well, what are my talents? Well, what am I good at? Where can I fit in? What can I do? So I think that yeah, he might be tripped up about that in the future, because this is like future tense. So he might get a little bit tripped up about that in the future. And I really feel like the members might sense it and pick it up and help him with that. Or he might just give up and just go to the other members and really like seek some help from them. Um but yeah, let me see. There was something that I had wanted to say about this part. Oh, about the about when they were okay, so like we have all heard too from Jin complaining that him and Jungkook's relationship wasn't that great. Like, you know, there were some things that he did not like that Jungkook was doing, and I really feel like they had like honest communication with Jungkook. I really think like all the members did, basically, in which that made him really like, okay, I need to grow and really fix things. And I think that's what made him move on to try to fix things with Jin and then working on making their relationship stronger. But yeah, I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but yeah. But yeah. Um this part doesn't really worry me, and the reason is because they all help each other. They know, or they can sense when a member is having trouble, and they all jump in to help that member. So this part doesn't really worry me. This part is just saying this is how he's going to feel inside. He's just going to feel like this inside. The members might pick up on that he's feeling like that, or they may ask him, hey man, like what is wrong? Like we haven't seen you, like what's happening? And he may say, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, or this is how I'm feeling. But this is basically just saying how he's going to feel inside while he's trying to be in his studio and work and try to come up with songs, like, which is a human thing. It's a human thing. Like um we all have talents, but we all doubt our talents, or doubt that our talents are good enough. No matter what we do, we always have that certain feeling that, oh, we're not good enough. And it's a human thing. And plus, he's still young, he's still growing up, so he might be insecure about his talents at times. So it's just a process. He's growing up, everybody's growing up, and it's all a process. So yep, that is all I got for their friendship, pretty much. But yeah, I think that their friendship right now is in a good place. It's stronger. You could tell they enjoy being with each other and playing around with each other, and it's in a good place right now. So it's nothing for anybody to worry or get scared, or anything like that. It's fine. It's just everybody has their own thing that they go on with in their heads. But yeah, but like I said, BTS is going to be there to catch Jungkook and help him out, and their friendship is going to be pretty solid, pretty strong. See, strength. You're gonna have a strong friendship. So yeah, that is all I got, guys. And thank you for the love, support. The comments are great. Hey, we're figuring out all the predictions together. So thank you guys for everything. And I will see all of you guys in the next reading. Bye.